Hi, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Crosswell.
Hi Moya, hey Crosswell.
Oh, sir.
Uh-huh.
You know,
You
I
know,
have a. Why am I hearing myself again? Okay, I have a question from the what we were doing yesterday, the Maclaurin's theorem.
Mhm.
I noticed that what we did, because I finished doing up to the fifth derivative as you asked. But I
Mhm.
realized in the formula that you gave, we have an x um as well as the factorial for the for the derivative to be multiplied by, it should be sub multiplied by the x, or is it squared or whatever power it's raised to, and then divide by the derivative. But I don't
No, the
see that.
factorial divided by the factorial, not the derivative. Divided by the
I
factorial.
mean, yeah, yeah. So we have f, for example, f prime, we or f, the first derivative, the sir, what
So
may
it
I
it will be
say?
it will be f dash of x. It will be f
Yes,
dash of zero. It will be f dash of zero
right.
times x over one factorial.
Right. So, but that is it. When we're doing it, I'm not seeing that part. We decide to do the part for the prime. When I see the other part, they might come out.
This should come up, man. So what we have evaluated were all the f dash of zero, the f of zero, the f double dash of zero. And then no, when we get all those values up to the fifth derivative, we are going to substitute into the formula f of zero,
Oh,
f,
okay.
and then
Oh,
f
so that.
dash of zero times
Mhm.
x over one factorial. Then we can substitute the value of f double dash zero times x squared over 2 factorial. And this is how you're going to end up with now an equation or a statement with your variables
Okay.
inside of it.
Oh, so that means I'm still not done yet. I
You're
have
not
to
finished yet,
carry
no.
on. Okay.
Right. So just go ahead. So you should end up with five terms. The f of
Right.
zero, the f dash of x, all the way up to f to the fifth of x, of zero
Right.
rather. Right. So go ahead and do that part for me now.
Yes.
And then what I can do, I can see if I can. I was looking for the whiteboard. If you could, I can't find my whiteboard to continue working. So if you could, but then again,
Yeah, I
if you send
can
me,
share.
all right, try
I
sending
mean,
me. Go ahead.
if I share and you save, then you can, because you're the owner of it.
All right.
So
So see if you can send it to me so I can just continue the other two derivatives.
I'll send it to you via email.
No, no,
No.
no, no, no. I could let
Oh,
me
I
give you
can
let me
send
give
it
you
in the chat.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no, no. Let me give you permission to add it to the.
Okay.
I'm giving you permission to add it. No. All right. So you have permission now. So go ahead and just put it up so I can just continue with that instead of having to start from scratch. And tonight I'm gonna just dedicate the session for working additional questions on McLaren's different types. So tonight is going to be a worky night.
I am trying to find the thing. Hold on.
No problem. I always have a problem trying to find it. So stop looking for them now. Take your time. We still have a little leeway. Not many people in the class yet.
Sir, it seems I can't add it from my phone because I'm on my phone this evening, so I can't add it from here. But I can put it in the chat and if somebody can paste it.
All right, no problem. Thanks.
Mhm. Alessandra probably can help me. There, if someone could paste that to the whiteboard. Hey guys, is anyone able to copy and paste the photo that's in the chat to to the whiteboard so that we can have it? Let us know, please.
All right, I'm gonna try. Somebody else is gonna do it, Christine? Let me see. Right click. How do I do it, Maya? Maya?
You can just save the picture. Just save it and then upload it to the
Okay,
whiteboard.
I saved it and
And
upload goes where I'm missing out this. Uh,
I think you can just copy and paste it, if I'm recalling correctly. That's
Copy and
supposed to
paste it.
be.
Tell me to anything.
Honestly, I'm on the phone, so I can't even talk. So there you are. There it is.
Right, that was not me.
All right. So, all right. Thanks. Let me just resize it. Hi, sir.
Hi, JJ.
All right. This should do. I see about, yeah, you can delete that one. All right. Sir, there you go. That should do it. You can take control of it now.
Much appreciated.
All
I'll
right.
just wait a few just seven of you here, so I'll just meet a few.
Yes.
If those of you who have not yet completed the assigned task from yesterday can go ahead and try to finish it off. You go ahead and do what I just told you, Maya, so that you can work ahead of me.
Yes.
Thanks.
Sir,
Yes, JJ.
I don't know the assigned task.
I know. I missed it last night. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sorry about that again.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just if we can look at the what is happening here, and if we can follow as best as possible, you'll have many more opportunities tonight to get some stuff done up.
All right, sir.
Cool, cool, cool.
Sir, Mr. Shand.
Go ahead, please.
Sir, so the other
Hello.
question is for the other question is for the X. You said that I'll have to. You hearing me, sir?
I'm hearing him. I'm hearing him.
Okay. For the X, the in the equation, the X cubed, squared, and so on. We have to also evaluate those separately again, or because what do we substitute for X in this the equation or the formula?
All right. So in doing the McLarens, our aim is to evaluate the differentials at 0. And that's what we did on last night.
Yes.
So you were asked to continue to evaluate f of 4 and f of 5. Having
Right.
evaluated those differentials at 0, then we're going to be substituting it to the formula. So f of 0 is going to be f of 0 over 0 factorial. But we all know that 0 factorial is 1. All
Right.
right? Now, what we're going to be doing next is to say what we're going to be saying is f dash of 0 times x. So if your f dash was, if your f dash of 0 was 5, it would be 5 times x, which is 5x, over 1 factorial. So that term is going to be 5x.
Right. So that.
And then if your f double dash is 10, it's going to be 10x squared now over 2 factorial. And 2 factorial is 2. So 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5. So the other term is going to be 5x squared. So all you're doing is substituting the differentials at the point 0 into the formulation and then evaluate it to simplify it.
Okay. Okay, so I don't no need for any substitution for the x values or x variables. Okay. All right, sir, because that's what was a little confusing. Thank you. And
All right, so give you enough time. By now, I'm hoping that all of you have completed the assigned task from last night. Is that a yes? Hello, somebody?
Here, sir. Here.
Yeah. Just checking to see we've all completed the stuff.
Yes, I guess so. I guess I can do it.
The question that I'm seeing now, sir, that's the one that you're referring to?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can recall that I've been working on it.
Have you completed it?
Not yet, sir. Probably. I would have to check back.
All right, I give you all 10 more minutes. I'm timing you 10 more minutes.
Sir Shan,
Yes, sir.
evening, sir.
What's up?
First, I want to ask you, everything all right, sir? You sound different.
I'm a good man.
All right. Get that, we'll get that.
Yeah, cool.
Um, More find out, sir, in the iteration, right? We knew when to stop based
Mm-hmm.
on the convergence, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the McLarens, how you
Mm-hmm.
know when you can't do
To
no
stop?
more calculations, right?
Well, if for the McLarens, you can go on and on and on and on. So that's why the question will say up to and including the term in x to the fifth.
Oh, I see. Oh, so the question will give you how many times you do the calculations, period.
How many times you do the differential?
The
Yes.
differential, right.
It, right. So it will say to you up to and
Mm-hmm.
including, and sometimes I will give you some questions that may say, find the term. Yeah, yeah. They will give you some hints. Just read the question, and they will give you some hints. They don't have to. They don't have to always say up to and including the term x to the fifth. But sometimes, based on how the question is written, it tells you also where to end.
All right, sir. Catch it.
Easy.
Thanks.
Cool.
Sir, I sent mine in the chat. I tried. I tried. I tried. I did the best I could. Did the best I could. Is there
All right. So
anything?
it looks okay so far at a cursory glance, except that I would just remove oh, you not hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Oh, right. So yes,
That
Peter, I think that is correct. So what I would do is I'll move the parentheses and just let the negative signs run free. Don't close them up. Let them run free.
okay.
Yeah, man.
So
But at a cursory glance, it looks
mhm.
correct.
Let them run free, 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 free.
All right, guys, you have. Uh-oh, the time stop.
3 minutes left.
Oh, it says 3 minutes. Oh man, stop at my on my end. All right, so 3 minutes it is then.
It looks so good. It looks good. Better. Do, 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 do. Nothing. This.
Sir, just to tell you, I'm finished, by the way.
All right, good job, Daniel.
Mhm.
All right, all right. So I've heard from 3 students. Chevy, Daniel, Maya. What about the rest? Did
And
you not get a
Peter, sir, you forget
and Peter,
me.
right, and Peter. Well, Peter did well, at least he started, yeah.
I'm still
Um,
writing off this.
okay, all right, continue writing. But remember, you didn't get a chance to, I'm just checking it. Didn't you get the rest of you didn't get a chance to do the question? If not, I'm not upset. Just do something now, no man. I want to make sure that you're fully following what is happening because for the remainder of the class tonight, we're just going to be working questions to build our confidence with the topic. So just do what it is that you need to do. All right. I'm going to still give you a little bit more time so that I don't have to do the question um, for you. I want you to try it. All right. So I'm going to finish the question myself now.
Yes, sir. I came in late, so I'm working on it now as well.
Good job, Kilo.
Sir, I sent you something in the chat.
All right. So look at it for you. All right. I got disconnected, so again I lost the whiteboard. Please forgive me. Let me just check to see if I can bring it back up before I ask. Today's the 6th. Today's the 6th. Okay, I'm able to bring it back up. All right, so continuing from where we left off. Um, mm, so I'm trying to find a recall of what the F triple dash was. Okay, so F triple dash is -6. So recall. So
So
recall.
remember to the control for the screen.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. So recall F triple dash of x is equal to -6 over x plus 1 to the 4th. So therefore, differentiating now, f to the 4th.
Oh, sorry, sir. So that means the messages, you're no longer seeing the messages in the chat.
Not seeing anything at all, no.
Mm,
Please,
okay.
please. Say to us my message, sir.
No, sir. I didn't
Sir,
even,
so that meaning I get my message either.
nothing. I didn't even know that I was disconnected until I hear, the famous tune come in. When you just log on, you hear that little tune, I was like, oh crap, I was
Yeah.
disconnected. Yeah. Never mind. So f to the 4th of x is the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator minus our -6 times the differentiation of the denominator times 4 times x plus 1 to the 3rd times the differential of the inside, which is 1, all over the denominator squares x plus 1 to the 4th, and that is going to be squared. So this is going to work out to be, all of this here goes to 0, and then I'm going to have 6 4 is 24. Yes, Peter, so you're correct. 24 x plus 1 to the 3rd, all over 4 times 2 is 8. X plus 1 to the 8th.
Yeah.
All of this cancels into that and leaves 5. So I'm going to be left with
24.
24 over x
X
plus
plus 1.
1 to the 5th power. So now f to the 4th of 0 is going to be equal to 24. 0 plus 1 to the 5th. It's going to be 24 over, let's call it 24 and done. So that's 24. But that is just to the 4th. So we need to the 5th power. So we're going to do that question. Hold on half a second, please. All right, so f to the fifth is going to be the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. Again, that goes to 0. So we're left with 24 times 5 is 120. So that's negative 120 x plus 1 to the 4th all over x plus 1 to the 5 times 2 is 10. Similarly, all of that goes into this, the remainder 6. So I'm going to end up with now negative 120 over x plus 1 to the 6th. So f to the 5th of 0 is equal to negative 120. 0 plus 1 to the 6 implies it's negative 120. Okay. So having completed my differentiation, I'm going to ask, is everybody okay with this?
It lines up
Yes,
with what I asked
sir.
before.
Same thing again.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
I just still need for review this other class because it took me a while for catch up the my coins. Cause I have to know like the quotient and all that.
Oh, the quotient rule.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was looking it up in my own time
Mm-hmm.
and I was confused as to what I was doing, but then I saw that you're using the quotient rule
Mm-hmm.
and figured it would be a lot easier to use that as the framework to what I should use in this question. So I'm just using that, and I'm checking it with other sources, and the answers line up.
What's
So
that?
yeah,
What's that last part? Checking in what?
that was I was checking it with with what
Oh.
I had written down before,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw in terms of like how you write the formula,
Mm-hmm.
and it lines up.
Good job. Good job. All right. Now you must commit to memory the McLaren's formulae. You must commit to memory what that looks like. I don't expect a hurricane in for this semester. So I'm almost 100% sure that we'll be having our face-to-face exam and you won't be given a formula sheet. So start working with the questions, start working with the formulas so that you can be a little comfortable in terms of remembering what they look like and how to apply them.
I don't think we ever got that before, sir.
No formula at all. We're big people.
No. I'm saying not the previous times that at the exam I saw a formula sheet or something like that.
Mm-mm. All right, let's go. So if you look at the formula up here, f of x is equal to f of 0 plus f dash of 0 times x over 1 factorial, so forth and so on. We're now going to be
Sir,
substituting.
I'm having a question at this point. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
All right, so basically, I am looking at the fact that Maclaurin's theorem that is used and highlighted before the equation f of x. How is that? How is the quotient rule that you use to solve the equation related to the Maclaurin's theorem? I want to understand that.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be the quotient rule. You're given a function. Whatever function you're given as f of x is a function you're going to be working with, because you recognize in the question I said, let f of x be equal to 1 over x plus 1. But the Maclaurin's expansion says f of x is equal to f of 0 plus f dash of 0 times x over 1 factorial plus f double dash of 0 x squared over 2 factorial, so forth and so on. As I said, it doesn't have to be a quotient. It could be an exponential function. It could also be a logarithmic function. It could also be a polynomial function. Whatever function they give you, could be a radical function. Doesn't matter. But what is important in order for you to apply the Maclaurin's expansion is that you're going to be evaluating the differentials at the point where x is equal to 0. For each differential, you're going to be evaluating those at the point where x is equal to 0.
Okay, sir.
So,
So the use case, I have another question. Since you apply several approaches to the theorem, what is the exact application to the Maclaurin's theorem to the equation would be f of 0, because that's what it is instructing the student to do.
right. No, that's what I said. So you're going to evaluate all of it. This the start of the function, f of 0, f dash of 0, f double dash of 0, f triple dash of 0, all of them at the point where x is equal to 0. You evaluate those, you substitute it in the formula, and you'll end up getting an equation. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So now we are going to be rewriting that formula. All right, this is a part now that I have to be. I have to go work with my head notes here, guys. This is a part that I almost don't like doing on screen because f of 0 plus f dash of 0 times x plus f double dash of 0 times x squared over 2 factorial plus f triple dash of 0 x cube over 3 factorial plus f to the fourth of x times x to the fourth over 4 factorial plus 5 lies plus f to the fifth. Oh, come on. Yeah, so this is the part I don't like now. Where I have to be scrolling up and down to find out what is what. So f, and that's why, ouch. And that's why when I find my answers, so there's a method to my madness, students. And if you follow me and follow me well, you will learn the madness. That's why every time I get my answer, my f of my derivative and at the point x equals 0, I always circle them. Because when I circle them now, it highlights where I can look and find them. And I don't waste my time to do the stuff. Right? So when I look up here, so now I see the first one where f of 0 is 1. And I just look at the second one to where f dash of 0 is -1. That's the part I don't like because I have to be scrolling up and down. It's not like I can turn a page. So that's part I don't like in the stuff. So f of 0 is 1. F dash of 0 is -1. So I'm going to put plus -1 times x plus f double dash f double dash is 2 times and f triple dash is -6. So that's 2 and then -6. So this is going to be 2 times x squared over 2 factorial plus -6 x cubed over 3 factorial. 4 is 24 and then -120 plus 24 plus -120 x to the fifth over 5 factorial plus dot dot dot. So I do my plus dot 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 because I want to show you that the Maclaurin's expansion can continue all the way up to infinity. All right. So Nigel, you also asked a question earlier. How do we know the endpoint? You notice every time I do a differential, um, of a quotient, that the differential can go along, go along, go along, go along until you hear a voice say, go no more. But there are
Yes,
some
sir. I've
functions,
noticed.
right? But there are some functions, especially like the polynomial functions, where you can differentiate up to a point because everything else is going to be 0. So that's why they really give you in the exam polynomial functions. What are polynomial functions, sir? You talk about like the 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 2. Yeah, man. Because the 3x cubed business here, you can only differentiate it 3 times. Because thereafter, it's going to get pure 0. But when you do the radical function, and the radical function is exactly something with the square root, or you do an exponential function, because every time you differentiate an exponential function, you're going to end up with the same e of x or e to the something, the exponential form. Because the differential of an exponential function is the exponential function itself times the differential of the power. All right? And the quotient is going to be something like that. So the point I'm making, Nigel, is if they give you a polynomial function, they don't have to tell you up to and including the term. Nah, because you can get to a point where you can't even differentiate it anymore. Right? But if it's a case where it's a recurring differential, they will they will have to indicate to you at some point in time. The indication doesn't necessarily have to be up to and including this thing. It may just say to you in the term x squared or in the term x to the fifth or whatever the situation is. Just look out for those hints and work accordingly. You should be fine.
Yep.
Okay, so let's continue. All right. Um, where am I now? So I'm at the point of evaluating the stuff. But we still need to have a conversation because I did give you homework again. After this, we're gonna have a conversation because I did say to you, I want you to explain to me why 0 factorial is 1 and 1 factorial is 1. I think I explained to you that the 1 factorial equals 1 last night, but I want you to explain to me, um, why 0 factorial 0? But anyhow, f of 0 is going to be 1. So when I evaluate this, I'm going to end up with 1. Negative 1 times x is negative x. I'm going to free up the negative sign and call it negative x there. 2 factorial is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that will become x squared. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 is 6. And 6 divided by negative 6 is negative 1. So that becomes a negative x cubed. 4 factorial is 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is 24 is 24. So 24 divided by 24 is going to be 1 plus x to the 4th. And then 5 factorial, we work that in class the other day. We got 120. 120 divided by 120 is 1. So that is x to the 5th plus dot dot dot. Any questions as it relates to that? That's the end of that's it. That's not the end of the question. So using Sir Maclaren's, we're now gonna get yes, Crosswell, that's it. So you're gonna get 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed plus x to the 4th minus x to the 5th plus dot dot dot. All right. Any
So,
questions?
so how, yeah. So how you would actually calculate it? It would be done in that way, in terms of how the calculation is structured in terms of x, in terms of 1 minus x and the last line there.
I don't understand what you mean how we're going to calculate it.
Okay, how
That's
you
the end of
would
the question.
all right, how you would determine the answer from Maclaurin's theorem as it is portrayed in the demonstration at first. So once you enter the values at the last line, that is how you would try to evaluate the answer
No,
from the theorem.
the last line is the answer.
Sir, so
Oh,
what I think Daniel is trying to ask is, do you see that final line? Remember the formula. The formula, we are evaluating each of the derivatives at first from the original formula. So once we would have done all of that long thing where we say we have the first, the second, the third derivative, and so on, those are our evaluations. So now once we have gotten those values, those results, we are putting those into the formula now. And that is what the last line there is doing from f of x, showing we're putting it into the formula. And that last line is the answer.
and yeah, and to in addition to that, my concern was where would be the denominator.
So
How do you account for that?
the denominator is when you put that in your calculator. 2 factorial is equal to 2. So now you're dividing the 2, 2x squared, rather you're dividing the 2 from the top by the 2 that is the answer for 2 factorial. And so that's why you end up with x squared. That's why you have x squared there and so on for the others, because you're just dividing them. So you have to be working the question in order for you to understand. If you're not working the question, you're not going to understand.
Yeah, because I would have to do it for myself and then seek guidance because of the fact that I don't see the
So
I
clear
mean,
transition from 2x squared over x over 2 factorial and then to what
so,
you're seeing
so
projecting on the last line.
Daniel, you're not doing the question right now?
Yes, man, I'm doing it, but the calculations as it is now especially
No,
what
but
is
you
X,
have
that's
to
not.
do it.
No.
Everyone that is asking questions would have done the question and are seeing their answers. And if their answers are not matching up with what sir is showing, that is when they pose a question. You cannot be asking a question where you don't do the work. Just do
All
it
right,
and
but
then you
you need to
come with your
understand that it
final
is
answer.
new for
No,
me
I
and seeing
don't
it for the first time.
understand. You
Okay.
have to do the work. You have to do it and then you ask your question. You're slowing up the class.
That's what I'm saying. It's the first time that I'm actually going through the
No,
process.
it's the second time we're doing something and you don't do the question, you're not doing it, and you keep asking questions. You
Okay,
need to
Miss May.
stop.
Okay. It's
No, but
not the
Daniel, just
second
listen.
time.
Just no, Daniel, just listen to what she's saying though.
Mm-hmm.
She has a point. So I was going to ask a question when Moya beat me to the question because you said that I gather that you weren't doing the calculations at the time. So if you don't do the calculation, you're not going to see what is happening. You have to actually do the calculations in order for you to see what is happening. Remember, I am taking a concerted effort. Let me go up here and show you something. Yesterday, I went through. Oh, where is it? That. Yesterday, I went through the whole business of we call it now of factorials, so that when I'm doing it, nobody has to say, "Sir, I can't find a factorial sign." I deliberately say, "Look for the x to the minus." I'm even running joke about the different type of calculator. You have to be actively involved in the whole learning process. So it is when we do the thing and we get our hands on and say, "But hold on, sir, I'm not getting this thing." Case in point, what comes back to my mind is when Nigel was doing, we were doing one of the last questions on um on Newton Rapson, and he said, "Sir, and said, truth be told, sir, me do zero, and then I go to one, and me say, no, work out, and then I say, no, I'm gonna use -1, and then it work out, sir, and then I did something else." That was a teachable moment. I could respond to him because he was doing something, and I could say, okay,
Exactly.
yeah. So you have to get involved, Daniel. So make sure, say, you're doing the questions before you asking sorry, you're doing the question. Yes, I'm correct. You're doing the questions before you stop to ask us, because I can explain to you, I can say to you something, and it not gonna mean nothing to you, because and maybe this is why you're asking the
Nothing
questions over and over, because you
over
really
and
ask the
over and
question, the
over.
same questions over and over. So you have to get. So I am gonna challenge you starting tonight that before you ask a question, you're going to put pen to paper. And
And
when you
think
book up,
about your question as
Okay,
well.
sir, I need to interject here. Because it's not being understood that seeing how the Maclaurin theorem is actually approached in calculating the answer, uh, it's something for me that is strange. So
for
I'm not
everybody,
necessarily having that kind of feedback that I need
excuse
whenever
me?
I am calculating it for the first time. That's why I'm asking the questions.
No, excuse
Um,
me. No. Hold on. Because when you say you're not getting the necessary feedback, that is no
mhm.
implicating me. Because feedback
Not
is when you ask a
necessarily.
question.
Not
No.
necessarily.
Hold,
It pushes
Daniel.
me to ask the question in the first
Daniel.
place.
Daniel. You know, one of the things that you must learn to do, you must learn to listen as well.
Listen, listen.
You must learn to
Oh,
listen to
okay.
Daniel.
All right. All right.
That's
I'm all
one.
ears. All ears.
That's one of the traits. If you notice when the questions are being asked of me, I listen to the questions because I want to hear what my students are thinking, because me see what they are doing on the paper. So you need to listen. So I'm saying, when you say that you said something about feedback just now, that feedback is now implicating me, because feedback is when you ask a question and I give you a response. All right. But I'm saying to you, Daniel, there are many other students in this class that are doing Calculus 2 for the first time, because they are only now in their year 3 program. So it's not, so don't say because you are doing this. I don't have all repeaters in my class. So I want you, Sir Daniel, to just Just try and follow. One of the things that I recognize again is that you're joining class late. I specifically am looking out for you for when you join your class. Tonight you were late again. Last night you were
Sir, this
late.
is a tangent, but I have joined class early today. That's what I did.
No, sir.
I joined, yes. If you
But
had
but
recorded when exactly I came in, it was not 10 minutes past 7. Or yeah, that's when I came in.
my
So
class starts at
that's
7
that's an
o'clock.
inaccurate statement there, but
It's not
I know what
inaccurate.
you're saying
No,
earlier
Daniel.
on
Daniel,
when I
stop,
should
stop,
calculate the
stop, stop,
answer.
stop, 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 stop. I
No,
logged
I'm
on
saying that
at
I'm understanding, so I'm acknowleding what you're saying.
but you
That's
just said
what
to me that you
that's
came to
that's what's
class early.
happening.
Okay, so I'm gonna just make this final statement and then I'll continue the class. You
Hmm.
said to me just now that you came to class early. I logged on at 6:35. I had to wait until 6:50 before the class came on. When I came on, Crosswell was the only one there. Moya was the second student that joined the class. Moya did the work that I asked, that I assigned last night. And even at the point when Moya joined about 2 minutes past 7 or 3 minutes past 7, she started engaging me in conversation. Sir, I'm having this challenge. I did the question, but I'm going there and I was able to explain to Moya even before I start, because I give you grace period to come in, because I know you're moving from one class to the next support and so on. So when I say to you that you joined late, if you join at 7:10, you were late. My class starts at 7 o'clock. All right, let's go. So, uh, teaching hard enough. I mean, I don't know why they don't pay teachers a lot of money. Teaching is so hard. Jeez, I'm telling you, I love it though. If I were to live my life over, I'm going to be a teacher again. I
Sir, you're a
love
good
it.
teacher.
Well, so them say,
Why, sir,
Yes,
you
sir, you're
encourage
a
me to
good
move
teacher.
forward every single day.
Every
Say
day.
you love it.
Every
Say
day.
you love it, Sam. So you put out effort to make sure we get it. More
trust
effort than
me.
me I put out.
All right, let's go. All right, um, so let me tell you what is happening now. the 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 Lord said something to me, reminded me something today. I saw an email about exam something, and I don't even pay it no mind. I didn't pay it no mind because I know what is happening to me. And then the Lord said to me, brother, you know what you need to do over this weekend? You need to sit down. Don't even pay them no mind about no exam something. Sit down and do and write your exam paper, because that is going to be the next deadline that is facing you. When I tell you, say I am behind this semester, and the only reason I'm behind this semester is because of the format of that exam last semester. So I'm going to be preparing that exam over this weekend. I may not finish it, but I know I'm going to start it, because if I don't do it, the Lord is going to have me off, because he placed it in my spirit. I'm teaching one other calculus 2 course for the first time, half away for the first time. But the Lord said to me, write your math 4702 calculus 2 over this weekend. Why am I saying this to you? I'm saying this to you because normally the Newton Raphson question comes for, I would say, about 10 marks. It's about a 10 marker. And it depends. Yeah, man. So if you can find those, Nikki, share them in the class, because the truth is, um, we need to start work. It's a was like our finish. No, sorry, did I say was? Oh dear. Because we have completed the Newton Raphson, and technically McLaren's is now finished. We can now head into those past papers and start working. Uh the McLaren's expansion. A question like this may come for about 10 marks. But what I find them doing now with the McLaren's is putting they will say to you that, and we don't reach there yet because we no, man. The truth, Chevy, is, let me tell you what the truth is. If I were to give you a Newton-Raphson question, no, Chev, you box it off in no time. Because you're only now learning it, it looks long. And I deliberately took a long time because I want to explain all the nuances of the topic. But I'm saying though, we don't do the applications to integration yet. But sometimes they will say to you, they will give you a second part of this McLaren's question where this answer you will have to integrate. I'm not going to do it now because I don't reach the applications to integration. I'm only focusing on the applications to differentiation first. So that second part, I have seen them done it in the past. And when we're doing the past paper questions, you will see what I'm talking about. And they will give maybe a 2 to 3 marks for, sorry, a 3 to 5 marks for that. So the point I'm making is a McLaren's question can come for as many as 15 marks. With another aspect of this question, it will come for another 5 marks. So right there and then you got about 25 marks. And then no, they can give you, this is calculus 2. This is calculus 2. Right. And then no, what I've seen them do is to give you something called some matrices, something. Kind of getting blank now, but anyhow. Right. So yes, these are big mark questions. Don't play with them. I have seen students in the past who struggle with calculus too, but because McLaren's and the iteration business there come up first, and them understand them something there. Fortunate for them that year, those two questions came, or pieces came into one question, and they were able to box off those and get about 18, 19, 20 marks thereabout, right? And then the other question now that they were able to do, and it saved some students real talk. So try and catch all of what is happening here. All right. Now, with that said, I need to give you one. I need to give you one more. What should I do? Okay, before I go into the past papers, remember if you find a past paper, just share it with me now, please. Or Moya, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. If a past papers, that may drop into the chat here or the WhatsApp group. I just going to ask you to just send me an email, so I can save those to my device, so at least I can just bring it up for doing the sessions, because Nikki is correct. It is no time. Yes, we know it's early in the semester, but it's no time for us to start working our best friends, because we know exactly what clock a strike. It's going to happen. All right, I'm just trying to find. I want to give you another question. I had written another question. Cal 2. I had written another question that I want to share, and okay, I found it. All right. So there is something that, Lord, should I tell them? No. There are two things. That there are two observations that I want you to pick up. But yes, I understand that this is only the first question, and you may not be able to pick up those observations just yet. Not a problem. I'm not hurt by that. I'm going to give you another question. And it so happened that I'm going to give you another. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you another question. And I'm going to be very deliberate with this one. And I'm going to ask you to, oh, I find that past paper question, Nikki. I remember, yeah, I did this past paper question that I'm going to share. Not going to share it now. Yeah, maybe I can share tonight. No, I don't like it looking at that past paper question was ugly. Jeez, an ugly question. Okay, write for me, please. No, why am I asking to write? What's a function? The function is going to be um, 2x over x plus 1. 2x over x plus 1. Number 2. Oh. All right. So understand what it is that I'm writing here. So f of x is going to be equal to 2x over x plus 1. Then, sir, it now looks similar to what it is. Yeah, I don't know what function I'm going to give you. I don't know what function I'm going to give you. And I want you to get your practice. Then, sir, we have to go all the way up to x to the fifth. Yes, man. I practice more and give you. All right. So, Chevy, I want you to time yourself. You did say based on the length of the question, it should be a little bit more marks. I want all of you at the start of this question to time yourselves and let us see how long it's going to take you to complete the question. I'm going to put my timer on for about, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to put it for 15 minutes. But I want you to start when I tell you to go. Hold on. Don't start it. Don't start it.
Sir,
Yes, please.
So we're going up
the
to
yeah, sir, the last two recordings, the classes I did not attend, they're on YouTube now.
I was uploading today. I can't answer you yet because it was taking quite a while. Hold on. Let me see if it's a process because sometimes when I upload them, they're deleted. Oh, I can answer that one. No,
Not
because
yet.
the last none of the classes for this week, Tuesday or yesterday, were sent to me yet. They're not in my email. I have only two more to upload, and those two will be last week's. So I've uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've uploaded 6 videos, which will be 2 weeks. So I've uploaded 2 weeks worth of the first 2 weeks worth of classes.
Okay.
All those videos have been uploaded, but I have only 2 more videos. So it means that last week Friday's class was not sent to me, neither was Tuesday and last night class yet. Follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So yeah. But anyhow, Sif, I'm gonna leave this up. Have you written it off, JJ?
Yes, most of it.
All
I'm
right.
still
So
on the fifth, I think.
oh, you're on the fifth now?
Yes.
All right. So let
And
me
I'm
put up the
trying to understand.
That's what I was
I
about to say to you. Go through, even if you
mm,
can't do this one just yet, go through this one now. The one that is on the screen, and then
right.
now you can chat with me in the chat, so I can explain the stuff so that I don't disturb the other students.
All
And
right. And I'll
if you're
try to attempt it too.
right and good, and if you're having a difficulty, I really want to talk, I can create a breakout room. Start the rest of you, please. 15 minutes. All right. Start from me, all of you. Start, JJ.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
so
Nigel.
uh we're working this out to x5,
X to the fifth.
x to the fifth, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, students, you must attempt the question. I don't want anybody to sit and not do the question. All of you must attempt. If you're having a difficulty, send me a message, please. I'm sitting right here watching my messages.
Sir,
Go right ahead, please.
did you see one that I sent you? I sent you one in the chat earlier.
Yeah, man, I saw that one. I'm
Oh,
gonna do that one afterwards. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna take my cash that one there, sir. Too early for say that, but
Yeah, man, it's too early, man. You're differentiating, Nigel. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator squared.
so
Erase it and start
first,
again. Go ahead.
no man. So the first one, come and look on the first example, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But you only had a constant for your numerator.
Aha. Very good. So when you're differentiating the numerator, now you're going to have the differential of 2x is going to be?
2.
Good job. Have a good one.
No, like, but
Nigel, you're good. Go and go do the work. You're good, man. You're good.
all right. Sir.
Sir, you saw my message.
Give me 2 seconds, JJ.
Okay, sir.
Sir, question.
Sorry, what was that?
So I was saying question. You work it out already, sir? I just want to know if I'm up on the right track. And I'll send a
I
message.
give me about 3 more minutes. You go and work, give me about 3 more minutes, and then I'll come back to you.
Okay, so.
All right, cool, Kila. Quilla, so you're going bad, man. I mean, hold on, let me just check to see. No, Quilla, you're going good, man. I'm going through the chat now, and I'm seeing that you dropped those three. Very nice. Thank you, my dearest. You have any more?
Yes, sir. I got them off for the school website, but I'll send them in just after you, sir.
Yeah, man. And what you can do, and what you can also do is maybe send them in the WhatsApp group. Moya will be able to capture those as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No problem, sir. I will do them.
Yeah, man. JJ, I responded. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good job. How far are we? Are we okay?
Yes, sir, man. You tell us I'm for start over, sir, so we start over. So man, I need a little more time.
Don't worry about it, man. I kind of got excited a while ago. I looked at the first paper that Quilla put in the thing, and um, already there are like 18 marks for the questions that we can already do. So I want us to hurry up and do this one so we can just jump to the past paper, that first past paper. Thanks again, Quilla. Quick and fast. I give you some more time. Start for me, please. All right, JJ, this one is for you. Based on what you asked earlier. So far, students, I have uploaded all the recordings that came to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 recordings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, only 7 recordings were posted to my mail. But one of the recordings came in at 12:19 today. JJ, just check to see if that one was from yesterday. You're there?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
I think I'm getting it. The concept that is.
Okay, good job.
But I'm just only on the first one, sir.
No problem. Take your time. You will get it. All right, so I'm getting a little nervous now. I don't even hear pin drop. All right?
Sir, I responded to you in
Class
the
the
chat.
results there.
Or you responded to me in the chat. Um, okay. Okay, how long you took it, Chevy?
Sir, I was done long before the time.
So that's the point. So you answer your own question, Papa. All right. From a distance, that looks okay-ish.
Ish. Where the ish come from?
Let me just check and see something here. Yeah, man, it looks. Yeah.
Sir, how's my answer?
All right, I'm checking now. Mm. Yeah, man, you good, man. You good money.
All right, sir.
Sir, Juliana good but me ish.
You good, man,
Me
Chevy.
have excuse.
Yeah, man, you're good, Chevy. Proud of you, Papa. All right, so let me ask you that first term that you put, Chevy, did you have to put it?
No, sir.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
on go.
yeah. Yeah, man. But I understand, but yeah. You're good, man. Very nice. All right. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of I'm pushing a little bit, Trev. Since you're done, the first past paper killer put in the chat. There is a McLaren's question for question number 3, I believe. Where's that question? Question number. Oh, incidentally, I would never have set up people like this for calculus 2. Because it's your question 2. Oh, the question is 2A, Chevy. 2B for 15 marks is a non-question. That is not calculus 2, that's calculus 1. Differentiation is not on your calculus 2 syllabus. It is an application of differentiation that is there. So you wouldn't get no mark for that one. I mean, I wouldn't set something like that. And then Chev, in class tonight, maybe not even tonight, but part C is what I want to also try that.
Remember, say all past paper, then.
Yeah, which is true. Yeah, but the syllabus, yeah, because even question 1A, critical points in the first calculus 1 for
Sir,
12
I don't
marks.
understand why me alone get homework.
No, because you alone finished. Unless Alex, you finish?
Boy, sir, me change my answer.
Yeah.
No, man, come. If you finished it, let me know. If you finished, just go to the
Yeah,
past.
sir.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, I finished on a but I
Don't,
think I have the wrong answer for all of
don't
them.
worry about it. As
Yeah.
long as you try it, let me will keep the wrong answer. Me
All
prefer
right,
the wrong
I'll
answer
send
than
it to you.
please and thanks. We prefer the wrong answer than no answer at all. Um,
Sir,
so go ahead. You finish?
I'm almost done.
No problem.
But this just long. Oh,
Yeah, it is. And it is going to be longer than. Tell me why it is longer. Because
other two. Other
because of the numerator, right? In the first one, it was a constant, so those cancel out. So this was going to be a little bit longer. All right. Those of you who are finished, question, question 2A. No, yeah, question 2A. At least question 2A, Nigel,
Sir, which
is not
past
a
paper?
the first one in the chat. The first one,
Okay.
2016 August. Nigel, this one don't have a quotient, but it has a radical. So you have to know how to differentiate the radical. I hope you remember how to differentiate the radical. All right, I'm going to stop talking for now. I'll give you about 5 more minutes to finish off. and then we just go to, I'll import my answers to the different sections.
So when they say radical, are they root something?
The square root, yeah.
Jaja.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say you have to know differentiation fully.
So when I get the f of x, that's or the f of 0, something. What I gotta do, I'm gonna turn that again, sir. After I skip back there, I'm a bit long to remember that term there. Permutation.
Yeah.
Permutation?
No, we're not gonna do that. But
No, the evaluation. Like I write
yeah.
a part too?
Yeah, man, you can write it, but guess what happened now, you know? Them say when you're having fun, time flies. What our time now?
You know what I said? But want to see right.
No,
I
no,
want to see put it on the right track for that one.
You know, a certain um like when you have BMW and we call it the HV or the Honda something called HVR HVR
HIV.
HRV, yeah, HVR HRV, yeah, man. And give me next one, Nigel.
I'm sure we are going with this in sir, but Pro Box.
No, man, more some letters, man. So HRV, BMW, what
Yes.
next one?
CRV.
CRB.
CRV, all right. There's a new one, CMC. Just remember, it says 9
Remember, say
o'clock.
you have CHR too, sir, so don't get them mixed up.
No, man. You don't know CMC. Nobody don't know who CMC. You never see a CMC yet?
Not yet, sir. No.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
no.
Sir, when then
Third
I chat?
question.
In the chat. Send me the chat. Yeah, go ahead with the question, please.
All right, well on then.
So yeah, got but I want to you do it already, sir?
I did it already. Yeah. So that's CMC says that it is been 9 o'clock. It's 9:06. So
That sound like GMT, sir.
no, man, a CMT, man. CMC. So let us just do this one and then you can do the other two. I didn't even recognize it.
work one man. I mean much work one man. You know,
All right, we're just gonna do this one here, and then you can do the others for homework for me. All right, so let me just respect that time now and just post it. Um, all right, come on, you should be able to. Oh, come on, upload. Good. Upload from my device. Choose file, and how did I call this? I called it Mac 1. I called it Mac 1 and Mac 2. No. Hold on. You are the most high God. There is none
Sir,
like
you know
you.
tune.
Same here, so. All right. I kind of did figure that time was gonna run out, so what I did was to do it. Typed it. Okay, there you go. Okay. So this is saying that there is no permission granted to do this. All right, hold on, guys. I need to go again. If it can't upload, I'll just end the session and send it off for you to. All right, let me do it one at a time. All right. No permission.
Sir, just
Oh, say it again. That's what?
moya it, sir. Just moya it.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Just moya it. Like
Oh, just
FedEx.
moya it. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like
moya it.
FedEx, you
Yeah,
just moya it.
yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. It is not giving me. It is not giving me the permission to share, so I'm gonna moya it. I love that. Or if you want, you could have said M cubed it. So, well, that's our little joke. So I'll just M cubed it. All right. Okay. So I'm going to M cube it, and then I'm gonna try it one more time. I don't like failing. One more time. Take a time, and then if this don't work this time, my device, choose file. Open. All right, that's it. It's a wrap. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send it to Moya, and then she will send it out for you tonight, so you can have a look at it. My solutions are clearly written out. So therefore, if you've made an error, you should be able to follow exactly where you would have gone wrong. And then no, I have given you some homework questions. Yeah. So for sure, look at the question in the in the chat for on the past paper for those two, the McLarens and the Newton Rapson. Thanks for coming out, guys. Have a good weekend. Study, 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 study. All right, later.
Sir,
Yes,
Sir,
please.
before you run, what's the question from the past paper? Which are the past papers again?
The 2016,
Okay.
question 1C has a Newton Raphson, and question
Mm-hmm.
2A has a McLaren's. I haven't looked at the other questions, but
Okay.
please download those questions from the chat if you haven't done so
Yes,
already.
sir. Yeah,
Good.
yes.
All right, and I'm going to send you something shortly.
Very short.
Very shortly, very, very shortly, before I even go lay down, because that will be tomorrow something, and I want to send it off tonight. So, guys, please
Yes.
don't go to bed yet. I'm going to send it tomorrow now, so at least you can have it to look at quickly before you go to bed. All right? Big up on yourself. Later.
All right, sir.
Oh, sir,
Bye.
Yes,
just
Dan,
before
Dan.
you leave, I wanted to send to you my answer, but I did not
Oh,
get to do it because whiteboard is taking the screens.
email it to
So
me, Daniel.
email it. All right, I
Yeah,
will.
thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. Cool.